Hello everybody and welcome back to another art challenge video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing something that's a little near and dear to my heart. I like doing character design, I like playing D&D, why not put it together? And to kill two birds with one stone, I'm also going to be doing it in the style of the Rankin-Bass 1977 Hobbit film. This is actually one of my favorite art styles, something that I've been wanting to incorporate more into my own art, and I figure, why not? I'll take the opportunity and draw a D&D character in the Rankin-Bass style. Now, in order to do this challenge, I of course need to generate myself a random D&D character. So I went online to a character generator and I eventually settled on this one. The character I'm going to be designing for today is named Financier, the Outcast. He is a drow monk. He is a male. He has the acolyte background, and from his character sheet, we can learn a few things that will help to dictate the character design. Let's see. He is terrible at romance, wildly misinformed about life above ground. He likes to convert unbelievers, he officiates holidays and festival rites, and he is overconfident in his destiny. We also know from his stats that he's not particularly strong, but he's very dexterous. He also does not have particularly high charisma, so he's not an amazing looking person, he's not very approachable, but he is very wise, he's very worldly. So this can all influence the design of your character. When you have a character sheet in front of you, if you don't really have a specific idea of what that character looks like, you can pull details from the character sheet that will help to influence the way the character looks. This is something I like to do when I'm designing D&D characters. So diving into the character design, we know that he is a monk. Now in D&D, when they say monk, what they really mean is like a martial artist, like a Shaolin monk. But I think that given the religious background of this character, that I want to try and make him more of a religious type monk, like a Catholic monk. And we also can see from his equipment and treasure that he does have vestments as part of his acolyte background. Here again, I'm pulling details from the character sheet so that I can kind of form an idea of what this character looks like in my head. So I did a little bit of research from medieval period and from Europe and Asia, coming up with a couple different designs for this character's look. I went through and kind of picked out the pieces that I really liked, combined them together into a final look that I thought looked pretty cool. And then I got started in on the final piece. Now, of course, the drow don't serve any established god. They serve the Spider Queen, who's their main deity. And so I'm going to try and work some spider pieces into this design as part of that motif. The Rankin-Bass style for this is very interesting because it has so many intricate details in the lines, which this is something you don't usually see in animation because it's kind of a pain in the butt to have to animate this level of details so regularly. Remember, this was all done by hand, so each one of these frames has to be hand-drawn by artists, which is one of the reasons that I think this is a really excellent movie. It's not an amazing adaptation of The Hobbit, but visually it's really cool. In order to prep for my drawing, I spent a good long while studying individual still frames from the film so that I could get an idea as to how the shape language worked, where the folds and the wrinkles would appear on the shapes, and basically how the style works from the ground up. And that was really helpful, so that by learning that, I was able to then implement it into my own piece, which you can see here. And overall, I am very happy with the end result. It is really a cool challenge, and I definitely recommend that you look into trying something like this if you want to bring your art to the next level. Study a master, figure out how they implement some of the things that you like about their style, and then try to bring it into your own work. It really helps, and it will improve your art dramatically. Who are some of your favorite artists, and what are some of the things that you like the most about their style? Leave me a comment down below, and if you want to submit some art following this prompt, you can do so at our Reddit at r/CreantWorld using the Flare Art Challenge. But until next time, see you later.